What's up, everybody? It's Tommy Scott, stnradio.com. I have with me right now the organizer of the Greater Pittsburgh Guitar Show, taking place on the 27th of this month at the Printscape Arena down in good old Canonsburg, PA. Just a quick drive from downtown Pittsburgh. Scott's been doing this for a while now, and I wanted to, get his thoughts and see how things were going on the show, and because we here at Signal to Noise are really looking forward to the show. So, Scott, how you doing, sir?
Hi, Tommy. How are you?
Not bad, not bad. We are going into the weekend here on Signal to Noise, and that's always a good thing. We, everybody loves Fridays, right?
That's right. Love the radio station, by the way. Love what you're doing.
Thank you.
Really
I appreciate
great.
that. We have a good time. I mean, we don't get paid, but we have a good time, and we do it for the love of music at this point. So, it's all good.
Everyone has a passion, and that's how I got into the guitar shows, because I had a passion for the guitars.
Well, you're a musician too, is that right?
Well, actually, yes. I'm a drummer with a passion for guitars, and I always played guitar along with the drums, although I never became a real guitarist. Mm-hmm. I mean, back when I was around 16 years old, I got my first guitar. It was a Harmony Archtop, and I learned how to play House of the Rising Sun and Gloria.
Oh, okay. All right.
And to this day, I'm still playing House of the Rising Sun and Gloria, but I'm a little bit better now.
Yeah, practice makes perfect, as they say, right?
But my energy was basically on the drums as I progressed as a musician. But I love guitars, and I always loved having them around. And I started collecting them and going to shows, having a blast. There was a little show here in the Pittsburgh area a long time ago, I think in the 80s. And it was on the outskirts of Pittsburgh, about an hour out of Pittsburgh. It was just a small show, but I went to that show and I had such a good time. I bought a guitar from Italy, an EKO that I think it was called a Dragon. It looks like a Gibson ES 175 body style. And it was just a few $100s, and I still have that guitar today.
Oh, very cool. Very cool.
Yeah, that's what started my passion. And then from there, there was a magazine out back in the day called Guitar Digest, and these guys had a really big show in Columbus at the Aladdin Center. And I went out there, and I just couldn't believe it. I got lost in all these guitars, and I just had guitar fever, and I just wanted every type of guitar. I wanted every model guitar, and I had to really learn to tone it down a little bit and just concentrate on what I really wanted.
Sure. Well, I mean, and it's just like any other hobby. Eventually you start running out of space, because like I used to collect movie posters and all kinds of stuff, and I just only have so much room on my walls to display these things, so I imagine guitars are probably it's kind of the same way.
They can be, and I've got them here at the house in every closet, stacked up under the bed, everywhere you could put one. I have one, and it's a little easier than the drums.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, you can't mount a drum kit on the wall and display it. So.
Right.
Well, so how many years has the Pittsburgh, the Greater Pittsburgh Guitar Show been going on?
I went on after being really inspired by the Columbus show. Mm-hmm. I went on and started the first Greater Pittsburgh Guitar Show in the late 90s. I believe it was around 97, 98. And I did 10 very successful shows at the Palace Inn in Monroeville. And those shows were really great. People came from all over the country, from Dallas, Texas, from Nashville. I even had buyers come in from Japan. And it was really, really a great show. And then they tore down the venue. I lost the venue around the 2006, combined with the internet and eBay becoming very popular for the dealers. And there wasn't as much response from the dealers. So I kind of backed off for a while. And lately I discovered that within the last few years, I discovered that the hands-on experience has come back in a very big way because a lot of people have had trouble buying guitars online. They can't get their hands on them. There's shipping charges and fees. And
you always run the risk when something gets shipped, it gets lost in the mail or damaged. I mean, there's always that too,
There is, there is. So the hands-on experience has come back in a big way. So I brought back the Greater Pittsburgh Guitar Show in February of 2020 to the Prinscape Arena here in Canonsburg. This will be the third show there coming up.
Oh, wow. Okay, great.
Yeah, this will be the show. And the next show coming up is February the 27th, and that'll be open to the public from 11 a.m. until 4 p.m.
We are really looking forward to the show here because we have, we've only been around as a radio station for about a year, but we haven't really done any in-person sort of things like this yet, because I'd love to get out to like a sci-fi convention here or there or whatever, because there's plenty of those in the area. But this is sort of, right up our alley because it's, obviously music inspired and music adjacent. So, I mean, it's right up our alley.
And we're excited to have you on board at the show. And as you know, after the show, we're having a Greater Pittsburgh Guitar Show Ultimate Jam Session, and that'll be hosted by David Granati. And for those of you, most of the people in Pittsburgh know David Granati, but in case your listeners don't know of David Granati, he's actually a world-class guitar player. He toured internationally with Van Halen back in the day when they first launched their first tours. And he was also nominated Best Guitar Player in the world by Guitar Player magazine at age 19.
Damn.
So he's really an accomplished musician. He'll be hosting the jam session. So if you buy a guitar at the guitar show, you can go right to the jam session and play with a world-class musician at the jam session. Now, the jam session will be at Bubba's Burgers, and Bubba's Burgers is actually in the same building as the guitar show in the Prinscape, but it's you have to go outside into a separate entrance.
It's an outside entrance as opposed to going straight from like the floor of the venue directly into it. Okay,
right.
Gotcha.
So the venue where the guitar show is downstairs. It's in an actual soccer arena. So it's a huge venue, packed full of guitars, you name it, new, used, vintage. There's hard to find parts, memorabilia. There'll be CDs, records, just everything you could imagine related to the music and the guitars.
Yeah, like I say, we are really looking forward to it. And then it starts at 11 a.m. the 27th. That's a Sunday morning, and goes until 4 p.m. So essentially 5 hours of guitar goodness, right?
Yes. And then, right. And then immediately afterwards, we're having the jam session. That'll go from 4 p.m. until 7 p.m. Now, if you're coming in from out of state, if you want to be a vendor, I still have some space available. Or if you're coming in from out of town or out of state and you want to come to enjoy the show, we have a special rate at the AC Hotel, the AC Marriott, and that is beautiful. The whole area where the show is, where the Prinscape is in the South Point, is just a beautiful area.
Yeah, I was about to say the South Point area is very nice. Yeah,
it's amazing. It's like driving back into a country club. And the AC Hotel is a brand new hotel, state-of-the-art building, state-of-the-art lobby. It is beautiful, and it's right around the corner. It's actually the closest hotel to the Prinscape, the arena, perfect. To the guitar show. And it's in the town center part of the South Point where you can walk to restaurants and pubs. Yeah. It's really cool. It's a safe area. It's going to be a great time.
Yeah, and I've been keeping an eye on the weather. It looks like the weather's going to cooperate too. It doesn't look like there's going to be any nasty weather around that weekend, so we should be...
Wait, did you... Really?
Yeah, it should be fine. Okay. Yeah, it's looking like, we're not going to have a foot of snow on the ground, or, well, I don't know about that, but I mean, we don't get that lucky in Pittsburgh. I mean, come on.
I know. Well, historically, the February shows have been really good because it's a great time to get out. People are so fed up of being stuck indoors. I
was just about to say that.
Football's over with. Yeah. So it's a great day. It's a fun day. Yeah. You'll rub elbows with all different types of musicians. A lot of your friends will be there that are musicians, and you can meet people, network. A lot of things go on there at this show, and a lot more than just guitars and buying guitars.
Yeah, I say we're looking forward to it. We'll be there. We'll be handing out stickers and we'll flyers, and we'll have some shirts available for sale. It's going to be a good time.
Oh, that's awesome. And I also wanted to mention, Tommy, that Jimmy Warren has a famous podcast called Guitar Talk. He's coming in from Chicago to broadcast live his podcast live from
very
the
cool.
guitar show. Yeah, and he's also going to be recording there. Now, Jimmy Warren interviews all the top guitar players in the country, and he has over 1 million followers worldwide.
Wow.
So we're excited to have him on board,
definitely. Yeah,
for
that's
the
super
show
cool.
too.
Yeah,
there's going to be a lot of cool people there, a lot of fun, and it's going to be a great day.
Yeah, I can't wait. It is going to be a great day. I'm really looking forward to it. And again, for anybody who may have missed it, it is going to be the 27th of February at the Printscape Arena in Canonsburg, Pennsylvania, taking place from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. on that day. For more information, you can go to guitarshowusa.com, or you can head over to stnradio.com. I've got the digital version of the flyer up on the front page at stnradio.com. All the information can be gleaned there. And Scott, tell the folks where you can be contacted if somebody wants to vend or if somebody has any questions about the show.
Sure. You can always reach me at my phone number, 412-716-8411. And there's plenty of information on the website. And also, I wanted to mention, Tommy, that for anybody who wants to come in and spend the night at the AC, we've got the great rate. You can get that if you go to the website, guitarshowusa.com, and there's a link to the group rate for the event.
Very cool. So if somebody does come in from out of town and wants to spend the night, it's not going to cost them an arm and a leg. They're going to get some savings on their lodgings.
They will,
Very cool.
But it's a beautiful place too. They really enjoy staying.
Well, Scott, I am really looking forward to the show, and I know you're going to be busier than a one-legged man in a butt-kicking contest that day.
Well,
but I can't wait to see you down there in any case.
Yeah, me too. And I'm looking forward to seeing you too.
Really looking forward to it. And again, that is the Greater Pittsburgh Guitar Show taking place in Canonsburg, PA, just a few minutes from downtown Pittsburgh, February 27th from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. that Sunday afternoon. And Scott, thanks for the time.
Thank you for having me on the show.
Absolutely. It is the Greater Pittsburgh Guitar Show. And Scott, thanks again, sir.
All right. My pleasure. Thank you so much.
Take care.